Hey guys, so I know it's been a little while. I don't know how long for sure, minus some TikToks that I was posting. But yeah, so I don't really know where to start. I will say this though, I'm officially 21. Today is my birthday. I was tired leaving my boyfriend's house yesterday. Because I left fairly early, but then I had energy and decided to finish cleaning some and putting things away. It is on my to-do list because there is quite a bit to do. So yeah, I am 21 officially, which is really exciting. I also, since March, have officially lost at least 30 pounds, which was my goal for this year. So there's still plenty of room to hit, lose another 40, and I will be pretty set, which is actually very exciting. Which I still want to lose some more after that. But the fact I've lost 30 pounds already is mind-blowing to me. So we're getting somewhere. I'm getting close to where I was at the beginning of last year, just about, which is really, really, really exciting. A few other things. So this is new. Nothing like overly important on it. My boyfriend last Saturday, because I was messing around with him, so I bought this last year that I've been wearing on like my left hand. So last Friday I went to stay with him, and I was joking around with him, and I had taken it off my finger to put it on his left hand just as a joke. And he had actually left it on all night, and then Saturday he had it on, and we had made a joke out of it because he went to take it off when he went to go get Dairy Queen, because we went to bed really early last Friday. We had passed out just before 7:30, and then I was awake for an hour from 4:30 to 5:30, and then he had woke up and kind of turned over and snuggled with me, and we had fallen back asleep. So we were asleep until 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Dairy Queen opens at 10, but he went at almost 11, and he went to take this off, and as a joke, I was like, what the hell? So we were joking around about it. He put it back on, left, came back, and then we went to Rising Park last Saturday to go for a walk. And he had grabbed a ring that he's had, and then he grabbed this one, which they're similar. His is a little smaller, and it doesn't have the line in it, but he gave me this one, so I've worn it for almost a week now. I mean, occasionally I'll take it off for like washing my hands because it is like a little loose depending on what I'm doing and if there's water involved or not. It doesn't matter. I swim with it on anyways. Washed my hands a couple times. I showered with it once. Realized that was too difficult, so I shower without it now. But other than that, I don't tend to take it off. But no, we are not married. I know it seems like a wedding band. No, we are not married. And he actually kept his black ring on all day Saturday, slept with it on all day Sunday. I don't know about Monday. I didn't get to see him, unfortunately. He had a very bad day. I had a very bad day. That's one thing I don't like that's different between us, is because when he has a bad day, he just wants to be left alone. Me, on the other hand, I need the comfort. Other times he tends to know, but he doesn't tend to have a lot of shitty days, unlike me. But at least not that I'm aware of. But yeah, he didn't have it on Tuesday or Wednesday, but he tends to not leave jewelry on. I bought him a chain, and he will take it on and off depending on what we're doing, where we're going. Same with the watch that I bought him. So I was just shocked he had left it on like he did. And his mom made a joke, and she's like, what, you guys are married now? First the grandbaby, and now y'all are married. I said, I mean, that is how it works. But yeah, we went to the zoo last Sunday. Or just this last Sunday, I think it was. Or no, it was last week. Yeah, it was last week, because he had Memorial Day weekend off. But yeah, we went to the zoo with my sister, and he had bought a polar bear stuffed animal. It's actually a decent size. And I held it the entire drive home, because I think that drive was like 45 minutes. We went to Columbus Zoo. Notification, sorry. So yeah, we had went to the Columbus Zoo and had quite a bit of a drive home. So we drove home, dropped my sister off, and I was taking the polar bear inside just as a joke to tell my parents, like, meet your grandbaby. He told me I could name it, so I named it Snowball, because I was trying to think of something quick. We were already on, like, my street when I decided this. So I just did something quick, and I wasn't sure what to name it. And he said, I bought it, so you name it. I said, so what difference does that have? He said, well, that's what it's going to be like when we actually have kids. I'll put it in you, and you name it. So you don't have a single name you want to name a kid? He's like, I have Naomi for a girl. I was like, okay, that's cute. I was like, my heart's been set on Brayden for years because of my nephew. When everything was good between me and my older sister, when she was pregnant with my nephew, how many years was that now? 5, just about. When she was coming up with my nephew's name, we actually had made a plan for me, her, and then my little sister, to all have, like, similar names. So, excuse me. My nephew's name is Zayden, and then mine was going to be Brayden if I had a boy, and then my little sister's was going to be Jaden if she had a boy, although I think she talked about leaving it either way if there was going to be a girl or a boy. So my heart's been set on Brayden for years, and he's okay with that, clearly, if we ever have a kid, but, which, I want one, he wants one, just not right now. I'm in the middle of some struggles, but yeah. Anyways, that's not the point. But yeah, it is my 21st birthday. Very exciting. My mom was the first one to tell me happy birthday. Then I got a text from my boyfriend, which I didn't even think he was going to be up, because I know he works in a couple hours. He has to get up at like 7, but he works at 8. But I was shocked because he was still awake, and he texted me at 12:02, said, oh, fuck. Then he goes, happy birthday. And then I got a text from a friend of mine for a year now, and he had told me happy birthday. And then I got a text from my cousin. She told me happy birthday. And then I posted on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat a few different videos that were just fun, bullshit ones, that had to do with me turning 21 and stuff. Like, I have a TikTok, which I might post that anyways, but I have a TikTok that I started back at the beginning of March, before, like, a week or 2 before the Kentucky trip. And then, because I wasn't trying to get, like, ready, unfortunately, today, because I am going swimming with my cousin, I went ahead and Tuesday, since I had two different interviews, I went ahead and finished that TikTok, and then I posted it today. So I'll post that on here, but yeah, I think that's all. I mean, not all for the video, but like as far as like my birthday so far. One video, I had taken a shot with my mom, and then I took another one and I went to record it, and she's like, "Who are you sending that to?" I was like, "Oh, you saw that?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, I was like, "I don't know. I mean, honestly, I was going to put it on my story. I'm officially 21. I can't get in trouble for it." And she's like, "Oh, well, let me do one with you." So her and I did it and posted it, and I had posted it. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's still on my desk. I currently can't move my phone, it's charging, but we actually, because she did come in here a couple minutes before midnight to be able to be the first to tell me, we had actually taken a picture with my Polaroid camera as I was still 20, and said, "Oh, your last picture is 20 before you're an adult." I was just like, oh, my heart. So she told me happy birthday. We went to stand up and she gave me a hug. Well, a better hug. And then she started crying. So I cried. And then I cried a little bit before it was actually my birthday because my dog, he's been having a habit of licking the carpet. And I Googled it to be able to explain to my mom why, because I didn't really know the reason. She just said he was doing it. Very depressing shit. I don't know if I had screenshotted it or not. I don't think I did. But basically it was saying something about boredom, being depressed, having dementia, and a few other things. So that made me sad because I feel like I'm going to lose him soon and I will go back into my deep hole of depression, which is very upsetting considering I am so happy right now. Have been for almost 4 months. Actually Sunday. Minus a few things here and there that has to do with home or that was work related or sibling things. It's just been a few things here and there, but and I don't want to go back into that depression, but at the same time I don't want to lose my dog. But if he's not going to end up passing on his own, I know we're going to have to put him down, and that's going to be heartbreaking to me. I will admit I'm glad that he has made it as far as he has, considering he is a few months over 8 years old. His breed tends to last 8 to 10 years, depending on health and everything. I'm glad he made it till I was 21. Even though today and the weekend is not over. Yeah, we've been through a lot, him and I. Was born 2014, and we got him at 7.5 weeks old. So we got him, I want to say that summer. I want to say it was sometime after my birthday. Or no, it was shortly before my birthday. Back in 2014. So it's been 8 years, 8.5 almost. No, it's been 8 years and then like 2 or 3 weeks. So I grew up with this dog pretty much. Yeah, very, very depressing. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Luckily I have my boyfriend on the bright side. He has helped me through a lot already. Actually just this last weekend, because we had a smaller TV sitting in the garage, and nobody uses it. So I went ahead and left it at his place, and then I asked my parents for some money to buy a remote for it because we don't have it. We don't know what happened to it. But they let me borrow the money to buy the remote, so I left that at his house. And then I ended up leaving my Xbox at his house, because here's my Xbox controller. This is where it sits. But I ended up just leaving it there because I'm there almost every day. And then I stay on the weekends. We hardly ever come here. Many reasons. But yeah, so I left my Xbox and TV there. So we were playing Fortnite together. And actually, the new season just came out this last Sunday. And we went and saw Maverick. Got back to his place, and we went to hop on Fortnite. And he actually informed me that before we left, he was going to surprise me with buying me the battle pass because of the job situation. And he had messed up, so he wasn't able to get it for me, which is fine. I appreciate the thought. But we were playing Fortnite, and that little starter area before like you get into the actual map, he was shooting at somebody off to the side of me, and I was like, "Are you shooting me?" He goes, "No, it's somebody behind you." I said, "Oh, okay." And somebody comes up and starts shooting at me, and then he jumps in between the two of us. So the dude is now shooting my boyfriend instead of me. And then I don't know if it was that same game or a game or two later. We had hopped in a match, and we went back to the place that's right behind Shifty. I know it's log something. I want to say log yard something, but I don't know exactly what it is. And we were landing there, and I landed on top of that one building, and I went to open the chest, and somebody came in and like swooped, like grabbed the shit out of the chest, and I was so mad. And he said something about getting revenge, and I just kind of giggled, like, it doesn't matter whether he does or doesn't, like, I don't care, it's a game. And I know he was just kidding, so, but like, the thought is absolutely funny to me, and it's so sweet at the same time. But he had, so he said, because he had, like, I don't know if he had, like, watched it happen or was hearing me complain about it, because I was kind of pissed. I was like, what the hell? Like, why did that just happen to me? That's never happened to me before. And he said, I'm going after you, Tom Holland. Because it was Tom Holland's Spider-Man skin from 2 seasons ago now, maybe. And sure enough, that guy who had stole my shit had a gun, managed to hop in a car and start to drive away some. And I don't know if he had turned around or if my boyfriend had just followed him. Not like too far away, but like far enough in case I were to go down, I would have died. But sure enough, he had a gun, he killed him, and he said, take that bitch. And he had said something about, see, Kiana, I told you I would get revenge. And I laughed. I was like, it's not that I didn't believe you. I'm just curious as to why. Like, it happens, even though I don't understand because it's never happened to me before. Like, I don't care, but thank you. Like, what was I supposed to say? And he explained it to me as, he goes, 'cause you're my lady and nobody disrespects my lady, or something like that. It was so cute, and I started laughing and like blushing hard. And then I want to say Tuesday night, I had went over there, and because I didn't see him Monday, and I had a hard day Monday also. When I got there Tuesday, I had put my phone and everything like on his nightstand and just cuddled him for like an hour and a half to 2 hours before I got on my phone, because I was just pissed. And then like, of course, as always, I got pissed right before leaving my house to go to his house. So I just was like cuddling with him and everything, and then we went and got pizza, And then we came back and we started watching American Dad. I almost messed that up again because I keep wanting to say Family Guy and I know it's American Dad. So we started watching that. After we were done with the pizza, we were just cuddling. Well, at first he had his hand on my shoulder, so I was just kind of rubbing his hand as it was sitting on my shoulder. And then he had, like, wrapped his arm around me to kind of pull me back to cuddle. Because he has asked if I was okay leaving at 9:30, and I said, yeah, I guess. So we were just cuddling. And then I went to, like, sit up and, like, grab my shoes, and he goes, is it time already? I said, well, that clock's saying 9:44. I know it's at least 10 minutes ahead. So I tapped my phone. I said, it's 9:29. He goes, well, we still have a minute. And he grabs me and he pulls me back. And he's like, well, at least finish, like, the theme song and stuff. And then, because, like, I think there's, like, a touch, then the theme song, and then, like, the rest of the show, if I remember correctly. So we'll finish the theme song first. And then we started playing around, goofing off, and he had grabbed me and pulled me back on the bed because he was making a joke, and I was like, are you talking shit? Because that's just our thing, and I don't know why. And we laid there for a minute, and then we got out to my car, and we were hugging, and he, like, goes to squeeze me real tight, and we were laughing and joking around. And actually, I have a hoodie from yesterday that he had gave me because it started raining as I was leaving, because this is his hoodie too, but I actually keep meaning to take this one to his house because it doesn't smell like him anymore. So I keep meaning to return that one and switch it out for a new one, but now I just have to return that because I have a new one that smells like him, so I'm using that one now. Anyways, but oh fuck, where was I going with that? Oh, that's what it was. So the hoodie that I got last night, it was funny because I had Tuesday night was playing with the strings as I was, like, standing in front of him, and we were talking about my party tomorrow, actually now, not Friday. I mean, it is Friday. Fuck it. But we were talking about my party, and I started to tie it because I need something to do with my hands, especially with, like, anxiety, and sometimes I get afraid to come back home. But, so I was just playing with the hoodie strings, and he went to lean in for another kiss before I left, and I still had the hoodie strings as I was trying to tie it into a bow. So as we were kissing, I finished up the bow, and he left that bow in up until, he went to take the hoodie off and give it to me, so I could come home, because, like I said, it was pouring. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the rain. I love the rain. I didn't want to get overly soaked though, and it was starting to pour. Luckily my hair was, well, yesterday it was already a mess. I decided to straighten it. But it's just cute to me. He's something else, but, like, in a good way. But, like, part of me wants to low-key ask him what he meant by, oh, fuck. Like, oh, fuck, it's your 21st birthday. Or, oh, fuck, I'm 2 minutes late. I'm telling you happy birthday. I don't know what he meant, but it was so funny. And earlier in the week, he had said, well, actually Sunday night, he said, are you okay going home at 9 or 9:30, one of the two? I said, yeah, that's fine. I actually didn't end up leaving till almost 10. Not on my part, though. He had let me stay a little longer. But I said, are you going to make me go home on my birthday? And he said, no, I was actually going to have you stay because it's your birthday, make it special and everything. I was just like, I was just kidding. If you don't want me to, I don't have to. I was just fucking around with you. He goes, no, I want you to. I was already planning that. I was like, okay. And he's actually, later today when he gets off, because he told me he's getting off right at 5. He's going to go home and shower real quick, and then he's going to come get me. And then he has some plans. I have one thing in mind, but it's not important or, like, anything special. It's just birthday. Yeah, if you know, you know. Because I've never had that. He's only the second person I've done things with anyways. And the last 2 birthdays were shit. And I wasn't really with anyone at the time of my birthday. So that's the only thing I really have in mind. But talked about cuddling and watching movies, getting a pizza, just hanging out, you know, simple, but like I don't currently have a job. I'm still looking for one, and he has his own bills to pay just like I do. I've figured a way around it a little, borrowed a little money here and there, mowed the yard. I actually have a blister on my thumb from raking today, and then there's one forming right there, and then one right there. They hurt like a bitch, although this one hurts worse. It's on a weird spot on my thumb. I want to pop it, but Mom told me I'm not allowed to pop them because I have this big fucking one on my foot because we went walking last weekend or weekend before, and all I had were my sandals, and I didn't feel like coming home to get tennis shoes, so we walked in my sandals. Well, he had tennis shoes. I did not, but it's fine. So yeah, there's that. So he's supposed to come get me, and then we're just kind of gonna chill and hang out. And then Friday's my party. He's gonna get off and join us at the house, and then we're gonna party. And then he doesn't really drink much. I mean, I don't blame him. He had a bad experience once he turned 21. So, I mean, either way, he would have driven us home, whether I do get drunk or not tomorrow. Just because he would come here after work, and then he always tends to come get me on Fridays. Just because we don't really go anywhere, and when we do, it's not far for when we decide to go on walks or go get food. So it's not that I need my car. We don't need his mom's car, his car, my car, all in the driveway trying to move cars around. Like, that's a pain in the ass in my driveway. I could only imagine doing it in his, but... Sorry, I heard a noise, and my nephew is sleeping with me tonight for the second night in a row. Yeah. But yeah, as far as my to-do list, I've got to get packing because I have a busy day today and tomorrow. We are finishing Toothless tomorrow. I'm so excited. But yeah, I will try and keep you guys updated. I'm going to post some things as I can, with today and tomorrow. I've still got a shit ton to do and get done while I'm still awake and full of energy. If I pass out, I pass out. But yeah, I think that is all for the moment. That, and I'm hearing a bunch of different noises, and I'm not trying to do 2 parts. So I'll update you guys as I can. So goodbye.